All right, guys, we're back. Want to give you kind of a quick walk around here, and then we'll kind of address everything kind of one at a time. But as you can see, got everything opened up. We got the ARB fridge, the Partner 2-burner stove, which is the last stove you will ever buy. They are fantastic. I can't rave about them enough. Got the awning deployed, so if you ever came to a campsite, this is kind of how you would see us set up. I got my American flag waving, make America great. It's awesome. Okay, so here you can kind of see the awning. This is the great thing about this. So I'm just gonna lift these up real quick and show you. This thing is just like dangling there by itself. So that's the great thing. If you're not in a high wind environment, you can make that work no problem, just for a quick deploy. This literally took me, I think I counted it, and I got to, 52 seconds, and I was deployed. So this is awesome. Love it. Got a nice thick mattress. These things do come with the curtains. The windows move. Like I say, that's about as far open as they go. But you can see these. You have the reinforcement here. We did add, I used to be a lot bigger guy, so I was heavy, fat, let's just call it what it is. I like the idea of having a way to get myself up and down. So this is nice if you've got, kids or, that want to climb in. Sometimes at night, depending where you're at, if you're too high off the ground or something, being able to have a way to brace yourself so you don't wake your partner up when you're going to sleep is nice. This particular unit does include the max tie downs you can see over there. Let's see if I can zoom in on those at all. Oh, I can. So these are awesome. We've never used them. Some of these units have the in-floor storage. I looked at doing that. It's better to have it done when you're having it built, but so we didn't go for that. I was going to build a headrest that had some pockets in it, so we could put our phones, books, etc. on there. As you can see, this has pretty much every cubby storage you would need. Has an iPad holder. These here just drop down. This drawer is actually lockable, but it has a fair amount of space. Looks like there's a bill cell. Cup holders in the corners. Radio. This is a 3-way light, so you have this light, and then when you move the toggle down, you've got red, which is always a nice feature. You obviously have red lights up here, so at night, a lot of times we just use this one. This turns on these little guys, which are nice, kind of a nice ambiance. And then this turns your radio on. So as you can see, the radio comes on. The speakers are in the back. You can hear them now. So when you're out and about cooking, that's nice. That you're probably wondering what this little pillow is. This little pillow, let me see if I can show you from the other side. So that pillow actually sits vertically and blocks that off. So in the mornings, what we will do is I will set that up at night if we're not running a heater, and we use a little 2,000 watt generator. I use a CPAP at night. So when we were talking earlier about this little guy having shore power, what we do with that is got an actual, this thing sets up here like this and tucks up underneath it. So you can actually use this when you're running the heater to keep some extra out, but we keep this kitchen area closed. But we have a power strip. So this is nice if you're running your coffee pot, running your CPAP, whatever, you've got a place to do that. I've got a battery for my CPAP, but I'd rather just use shore power. Those are your speakers. The only damage that I have seen to this trailer since we've owned it was this little bit of damage here. Somebody closed, the prior owner, with something on the shelf and it crunched that. So you have another light up here, super bright, sorry. These, they don't even offer these anymore, but these are nice because you can put your We use a nesting set of cookware, triple wall cookware, spices, hot pads, everything you need to have a successful camp out, and you can leave it in here all the time. So this is the ARV fridge. I just turned it on a few minutes ago. It was at 57. It's already dropped down to 53. As you can see, it's in good shape. No stains, no mildew, none of that stuff. I did install, so you kind of can see this, a track here to move with this, because this cord kept coming. I've replaced it once, it got worn, and so I kind of read and I found that if you offer this or create this this little track, it alleviates the stress on the cable. It actually plugs in, if you can see, way back up there in the back. So we've kind of eliminated some of these problems and worked the bugs out for the next owner. Full drawer slide, so you can pull it all the way out. This is where we kept our silverware, cups and such. All of our bowls and plates went up into this side over here. This was all spatulas, tongs, etc. This is the Cook Partner stove that is literally, we own 2 of these. We had one for our military trailer that I did in the previous video, but this is great. This connects to that gas there. Put the windscreens out and you are ready to rock and roll. Best unit you'll ever find. So as you can see, this is where we kept kind of skewers, foil, shrink wrap, baggies, Ziploc bags, things of that nature, some extra spices and whatnot. And then this is where we kept, as you can see from some of the rings, all of our canned goods, dry goods that we would use that were non-perishable items, coffee, dried powdered milk for adding to our coffee and such. This actually holds a fair amount. Believe it or not, we've gone for a week, more than a week, actually 10 days, the 2 of us, with what was packed in the fridge, what was in here, and what little bit we had in the car, and we actually brought food home. So these have these fully functional drawer slides that lock in and out, so you have to unlock them both ways. I added the tankless hot water heater because hot water is one of the things that's really nice to have. I also added the 5-pound propane bottle. These are all SoCal. That's a SoCal box. That's a SoCal mount. I got the 5-pound propane bottle from a local RV guy. They've all been filled recently. That's where you fill the water in. Kind of nice. Holds 20 gallons of water. We found for us, it's probably enough for 2 people. If you're washing your hands and doing dishes, probably 2 or 3 days worth, maybe 4. I'll have to screw that back on here a second. I did add the jacks. I eliminated the handles and put a 7/8 nut on the end of it and welded it. I keep a little impact with me and some drill bits and stuff like that in case I ever have to work on anything. Because my wife is 5'4", we added a step. Makes it a little easier to cook from and such. What else? You know, that's the majority of everything. This thing is ready to go. The tires are in great shape. Literally, somebody could grab this and load up and go and have a great time. We normally leave our bed made because my wife is wanting to use the bedding in here to go to the next vehicle. We're not including any bedding, but you can see you got windows on both sides. This thing is awesome. We're gonna miss it, but oh, there's a picture of the with the fan up. Oh, I meant to show you the fan. So, fan works great. Little trees, black ice. So, anyway, hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have questions, I'll wherever I post this for sale, my contact information will be there. Peace out.